My name is Joe Orlando, and I'm an Executive Vice President of the Sports Department. And I do a little bit of everything. Obviously, I work with consigners and bidders, being the world's leading auction house for collectibles, but also I'm involved with content, business development, and a number of other things. You know, I've long been a fan of heritage auctions, so as they say, I'm not just the executive vice president. I'm a customer. I'm a client of the industry of the hobby. So I've been a collector my entire life and have previously been a customer of heritage auctions, and also worked with Heritage as a member of the Collectors Universe team. There are a lot of reasons that I made the move to Heritage, but the primary reason is that this is a company built by collectors that really have a deep understanding of the material. The expertise at Heritage and all the departments and all the verticals that Heritage represents runs very, very deep. Collecting is the art of bringing like items together that complement one another, to go out and hunt for them, assemble them, and bring them together to complement one another. And about 20 years or so, I was able to acquire this glove, and it was part of a charity auction in the fall of 1977, and it comes with a handwritten Johnny Bench letter on Cincinnati Red stationery, which is very, very cool, that ties into the glove. It was also auctioned off with a pair of cleats from that very season. 20 years, moving forward 20 years, Johnny Bench decided to let go of many items in his personal collection. One of those items was a 1977 Johnny Bench Gold Glove Award. So I never in a million years imagined I would have the opportunity to marry the glove, or at least one of the gloves that he used during the 1977 season, with the actual Gold Glove Award that he won. And so I was very fortunate and had the opportunity to bring both of those items together. And for me, growing up, Johnny Bench was my favorite player, and playing catcher in baseball had a really significant impact on my life. And so Johnny Bench being, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, the greatest catcher who ever lived, you know, he's my guy. So to be able to bring those two items together, it was his final Gold Glove Award in a string of 10 consecutive, which was a record at the time, and his last really big season. So from a nostalgia perspective, that's my favorite personal piece. If I could give one piece of advice to my fellow collectors out there, it would be buy the best quality you can afford. I was given that advice in my early collecting days, and the two things that it does is that, number one, over time, those are the types of items in terms of quality that tend to perform the best in good markets, down markets, sideways markets. The best quality, the blue chip items, the beachfront property, that's what always tends to perform the best. But more importantly, those are the types of items that you can look at as a collector every day and be completely satisfied with.